In this video I'm going to show you how to fold the Double Star Flexicube by Brill. This is the star shape and you can just flex it around as you like. For this we will need 32 sheets of A-sized paper. That's 8 for hinges for connecting modules, 12 for right-hand units, and 12 for left-hand units. First we need to fold 12 right-hand units. They have a pocket on the left side and a flap to insert into a different pocket on the right-hand side. For this we're going to take one of our sheets of paper and bring the long edges together to create a horizontal crease. And make a sharp crease. Unfold again and turn the paper. Now bring the two short edges together and make a crease. Turn the model around by 180 degrees. Now take one layer of paper and bring it to the edge you just created. And make a sharp crease. Unfold the model and turn it back 180 degrees. And now for the right-hand unit, fold the right to the left. Next, you have to connect the lower left corner with the central right corner in a crease. During this step, be careful that the paper doesn't drift, so that these two layers of paper always stay together nicely. So if the corners align, it's good. If the corners don't align, then you have paper drift happening, and this might easily happen while you're doing a diagonal fold. So be careful to have those two layers fixed together. Start a nice neat crease in the lower corner and then push the upper part of the model so that it gets a nice straight crease and make a nice crease. Unfold and then connect the other two corners too. Again, trying to prevent paper drift. And a nice sharp crease. Unfold again, then take the model up. With your right hand, hold it in the top, and with your left hand, open it up. Put your index finger inside the model and your thumb right on that crease, and then push with the thumb to open the model and close it up again in a simple inside reverse fold, like so. Then take the top layer and open it up, like so, and you have a horizontal crease right here, which was the third fold you created. And you take this lower edge and fold it to the center of the model along this crease. So just take the top layer of paper and push it up, like so. The model doesn't lie flat, so now take this point that's just popping out here and push it to the left. And then this looks somewhat symmetrical. If you look closely, on one side there's a hidden flap, that's on the left, and on the right there is no such flap. On the right you have these creases, and we're going to inside reverse fold them just by pushing on this lower edge, like so, and then closing up again. So now you have a pocket here and a flap to insert into a different pocket. Now let's finish this model. If you close this up, you can see this crease, and we want to align it with that edge. So open up the model just a bit, put in your index finger, and make a mountain fold, taking your middle finger on the top and pushing like so. And this mountain fold, once it's established, just align it like so, and be careful that you're not creating any creases inside that don't exist yet. Once you've got it aligned, make a short crease here, and then put the model on the table and extend the crease to the center of the model, a nice sharp crease. Finally, we want to create a crease right along where there is an extra layer of paper. Again, taking care not to have the paper drifting, because there's 2 layers of paper. Crease up and make a sharp crease. And then you have a module done. Next we have to fold 12 left-hand units, so there's a pocket on the right and a flap on the left. Again, take a sheet of paper, fold, edge to edge, and make a sharp crease. Unfold, bring the short edges together, and make a sharp crease. Turn the model around, just bring 1 layer of paper up to the crease you just created, make a sharp crease, unfold. This is as before. Now this time you don't fold in this direction, but you take the left of the model and fold it over. Now again you make 2 diagonal creases, avoiding paper drift. Nice and sharp. Then you make your inside reverse fold, from the left to the right. And then you open 1 layer of paper from the left, bring up along this crease, just one layer of paper, and make it symmetrical by pushing down the corner. And you can see the hidden flap is now on the right, and on the left, inside reverse fold, and then again on the left, bring this edge to align with that edge. So everything you're doing is basically mirror image to the right hand module. Extend the crease to the middle, and the final crease. Again, avoiding paper drift. And a nice sharp crease. And then you have a left hand unit rather than a right hand unit.